My name is Ramesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Soundarya Institute of Management and Science, Bangalore. Now I am going to explain about mode. It is basic statistics under the unit number 3, central tendency. I am going to explain about mode. Mode refers to the value in a distribution which occur most frequently. It is an actual value which has highest concentration of items in and around it. According to Croxton and Cowden, the mode of distribution is the value at the point around which the items tend to be most heavily concentrated. It may be regarded as the most typical of a series. Here are the three different formulas for ungrouped data, discrete data, continuous data. Ungrouped data, maximum number of times repeated values. Discrete data, maximum frequency. Continuous data, modal class, maximum frequency you need to find out. Median equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by twice of F1 minus F0 minus F2 into I. This is the interval format it is there. Then you can find out the formula. Here explanation. L equal to lower limit of the model class. F0 equal to preceding frequency of the model class. F1 equal to frequency of the model class. F2 succeeding frequency of the model class. Size or I equal to size or difference or width of the model class. Determination of model class. For a frequency distribution, model class corresponds to the maximum frequency but in any one of the following cases. If the maximum frequency is repeated. If the maximum frequency occurs in the beginning or at end of the distribution. If there are irregularities in the distribution, the model class is determined by the method of grouping. Grouping method, how to find out? When the values difference between the highest frequency and the next highest frequency is very low, at the time it is not safe to use determination of mode in inspection method. In such doubtful cases, where uses grouping method. In this method, first a grouping table for a statement of grouping the frequencies is prepared. In this statement, put the values or classes of values in the left hand column and the corresponding frequencies in the next column. In the next column 2, grouping the frequencies into starting from the first frequencies. Then in the third column, grouping the frequencies in twos starting from the second frequencies. In the next column, grouping the frequencies in 3 starting from the first frequency. In the next column, group the frequencies in 3s starting from the second frequency. In the last column, group the frequencies in 3 starting from the third frequencies. Once the grouping is over, identify the maximum figures of each of the columns by putting circle. Next step is to prepare an analysis table to locate the model value or model class. In this table, probable model values are presented in the top horizontal line under the different columns, under the different column numbers will be put at the left hand of the table. The values showing the maximum group frequencies in the grouping table will be identified by a mark against its respective column. The number of such marks put under the probable value columns will be totaled at the bottom of this table. The probable value showing the maximum of such total will be identified as the model of the classes. This explanation will be theoretically it is boring only, but it is practically it will be very interesting. This all. Every topic will be merits and demerits. Now merits of mode will be studying. It is easy to calculate. In some cases it can be located mere inspection. Mode is not all affected by extreme values. It can be calculated for open-end classes. It is usually an actual value of an important part of the series. In some circumstances, it is the best representative of data. Demerits. It is not based on all observation because maximum number of times repeated value only will take. It is not capable for further mathematical treatment. Mode is ill-defined. It is not possible to find in some cases. As compared with mean, mode is affected to a great extent by sampling fluctuations. It is unsuitable in cases where relative importance of items has to be considered. These are all mode explanation. Now, empirical relationship between averages. In a symmetrical distribution, the three simple averages, that is mean, median, mode, are equal. In moderately asymmetrical distribution, the relationship between them are brought by Professor Carl Pearson. When mode, median, mean are not equal, then we can use this formula. Mode equal to 3 times of median minus twice of mean. It's a simple notation format. Then, weighted arithmetic mean. Apart from these two, here are some more. The weightage will be given for the certain set of numbers. Then we can use that x1, x2, etc. xn are the representative of weights w1, w2, w3, etc. wn defined as summation wx divided by summation w. w1 x1 bar, w2 x2 bar, w3 etc. like that. w1 w2 plus w3 etc. wn. This is weighted arithmetic mean formula. Combined mean. The separate means of number of different series can produce the combined arithmetic mean of all the different series when the number of items of each series is given. This can be calculated in the format n1, m1. m1 means mean 1, mean 2, mean 3, etc. n1 means number of group in first one, number of group in second one, third one, like that, etc. This is a combined mean formula. Uses of central tendency. Average provide the overall picture of the series. We cannot remember each and every facts relating to a field of inquiry. Average values provides a clear picture about the field under study for guidance and necessary conclusion. Here ends unit number 3, central tendency, different types of explanation, theoretical part. Next part, that is next video, the problems explaining from the mean till end of that unit. Thank you all.